All right, everybody, we're back. This is Kevin Davidson, your host for Kevin's Corner Real Estate from a Marketing Perspective, episode number 7. And most of you that know me probably already know this lady sitting next to me. So this is Kari-Joe Woodling. She's been a longtime friend of mine and a supporter of my events and classes, and vice versa. I do the same thing for her. So say hi to everybody, Kari-Joe, and tell them who you work for and what you do.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. And I'm Kari-Joe Woodling. I'm business development for the Curtis Group at Security National Mortgage. First thing I want to say, though, is thank you, Kevin, so much for this opportunity. It probably might be my first or second time doing a podcast like this. So
We can't tell.
always fun.
Awesome. So for the people out there that may not know, tell everybody the change that you made and the other members of your team made just at the end of last year or the beginning of this year or something?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So the Curtis Group is about 55 people strong. And the end of 2022, our leader, Stephen Curtis, decided that we needed to make a change and make a shift. So we left a former mortgage company, and all 55 of us moved over to Security National Mortgage. One of the main reasons we did that is to expand our portfolio. Mm-hmm. We had products, we felt like we had kind of outgrown our former mortgage company, and now at Security National, we have literally everything. Everything. I used to say everything but land, but now we have land too.
Well, the last couple of classes we've done together, I'm not sure land, because I think you said you do land, and 3 other people said, well, are you sure?
Yes.
Do we really do that?
So we do. When they called me out like that, I thought, okay, well, I'm surely going to find the answers to make sure I'm not called out again. So yes, we do land.
You do land. Awesome. So I'm going to ask you a question that pretty much everybody probably asks you when you're trying to get business from them or retain them as a client. What makes your company different than the other mortgage companies?
So what makes Security National and the Curtis Group different from other mortgage companies is the Curtis Group. It is a culture and a group of individuals that love and serve. And we all have the attitude, it's never no when it comes to a buyer, it's always how. Mm-hmm. Very, very proactive and out-of-the-box thinking.
Yeah, so basically someone comes to you, there's probably not going to be a way for you to help them in some way. You'll find a way.
We will find a way. And it might be not now, but it will be at some point, right?
You set up a plan.
So that, like I said, then the answer is really never no. We're going to figure out a way, and that brings my word of the year to mind, and it's solution oriented. So that's my 2023.
That's 2 words, but good.
Oh gosh, of course Kevin would have to correct me. It's okay. Every time.
I love it. By the way, she does the same thing to me, guys. So you are actually in the Clear Lake area, correct?
Correct.
But you guys are all over the city of Houston. So is there an area of town that you don't operate in?
There's not an area of Texas we don't operate in.
Oh, okay, Texas.
So all of our loan officers are licensed in the state of Texas, and the Curtis Group has 4 offices in the Metro Houston area. We have one in Friendswood, Webster, Atascocita, and then in Katy.
Awesome.
23 loan officers strong.
I'll be teaching it, the one in Atascocita, next week.
You will, yeah. And didn't you teach in the Katy one a month or so ago?
In the Katy area, we were at a restaurant.
Well, yes. It's always good to feed those real estate agents. You get a bigger crowd.
we were in a restaurant, yes. So if someone approaches you, I want to give agents out there that might be watching this an idea of what they can expect if they approach you about needing a mortgage for their client. What is like some questions you might ask them or have the agent ask their client?
Okay. So because I am business development and not a licensed loan officer, I've been in mortgage for about 2.5 years with the Curtis Group, so I've learned a little bit to answer those questions. But the best thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get to know that real estate agent, usually on a lunch or one-on-one, have a coffee, and see what their personality is, see what they're looking for in a loan officer, and then I'm going to align them up with one of our 23 loan officers in the Houston area. And then that loan officer can answer those questions for them.
So you basically do the same thing I do, because I'll be honest with you, I don't really know a whole lot about title.
No.
Okay, but I can get you interested in talking to one of my title escrow officers. Now, I don't have 23 like you. I have 4 between 2 offices, 3 in Sugar Land and 1 in Richmond.
Yeah, but you're a rock star.
But it's the same. I appreciate that. But it's the same. We do the same thing. So, you know, if someone comes to me and says, "Hey, I'm interested in using you for title," I'm going to say, "Great, thanks. Talk to Caitlin."
Right. So what yes, I'm business development, but what does that really mean, right? So I go one step further, and Kevin, I think we're people connectors. That's all we do.
Yeah.
We meet a real estate agent, we connect them to escrow officer. I meet a real estate agent, I connect them to loan officer. And I also market myself as a source of information. I've been in the industry almost 9 years. The end of the year it'll be 9 years. So I pride myself in I know a lot of people. Do I have the answers to everything? No. But I probably know somebody that can help.
Yeah, I always tell everybody that if I don't know the answer, I'll get it for you. And when I tell you I'll get it for you, I will get it for you. And if I still don't know, you'll at least know by me telling you I still ain't got the answer yet. I'm working on it. You will hear from me again.
Yep.
It's just good customer service. What do you and what does the Stephen Curtis Group do to grow your business from a marketing perspective?
We value ourselves, like Salita was saying. We offer value. We believe that if you give something, then you will eventually get. Do we give to get? No. We give and give value and educate real estate agents in order to build that relationship, build that trust, and then we'll get back in return.
Yeah, it's funny. I had a real estate agent. Well, I realized a long time ago, back when I was in property management, that if I wanted to get the attention of real estate agents, I had to provide them something that would help them grow their business.
Correct.
And a light bulb went off and said, "Hey, Kevin, you went to school for marketing and you know how to do all this marketing stuff. So why don't you teach agents how to market their business?" And when I started doing that, it just exploded. And so now, like you said, value. You just add value. Will I take you out to lunch or dinner? Sure, if you want me to. But
right.
I'd rather provide you with something that will help you grow your business. So you then in turn go, you know what? This worked. I'm going to use Kevin for title, or I'm going to use Kari-Joe for my mortgage.
If you help them grow their business or help them in their business, whether it's mindset or farming, they will be indebted to you forever because they trust you and they know that you love and care for them.
Yeah. So there's I always say title companies, I'm going to say mortgage companies are not created equal. I know a lot of mortgage companies that, and I'm not saying this just because Kari-Joe is my friend and we've been working together for like 7 years now, but I don't know any real estate agent. I know a lot of real estate agents that have used you guys, but I don't know any real estate agents that ever come back and complained about it. And that means a lot to me because I tell agents in my classes and at my events, if Kari-Joe and Secure National is at this event, it's because I would use them myself.
Yep.
Okay. And that goes a long way because then the agent goes, well, if Kevin would use them, then why wouldn't I give them a try?
And I talked when I talk to agents and they're newer agents, and they don't. I think they realize they own their own business, but I don't think they realize how important what that really means. So I help educate them. It's the people that you surround yourself with when you're a real estate agent because you own your own business. So you have to go and have coffee and build those relationships with your title, with your lenders, with your home warranty, with your insurance, so that you're working with like-minded people like you.
Yeah, and what will happen is if you create that sphere of influence around you of vendors, you don't have to just provide value as a real estate agent from your own business or your own pocket. You can collaborate with the vendors that they're in your sphere, because they have a lot of value to bring to your clients as well. And if they include that in their marketing, that's now something that sets them apart from the other 39,000 active real estate agents in the city of Houston and surrounding area. Because you know this just as well as I do. Most real estate agents don't do that kind of marketing.
No.
They just wait for it to sit there for the phone to ring.
Mm-hmm.
So if someone wanted to get a hold of Kari-Joe, how do they do it?
I am on social media. I'm on Instagram and Facebook, but it's Kari-Joe Woodling. And my phone number, feel free to call me, text me, 281-229-1843.
Awesome. What's going on with you in Secure National in the next quarter? What's coming up new? Anything?
So we are passionate also, like I said, we are passionate about education. So along with Kevin and at all of his CE classes, we also host our own classes. We kind of calm down a little bit during the summertime, but a big event that we are hosting in November, it is going to be our VA.
The one that we did last year?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I'm already there.
It's a designation. It's about we're going to trim it down. It's about a 2-hour class on how to serve our veterans, because the Curtis Group is huge on giving back to the people who have provided freedom for us. And so we're putting together a brand new CE class, different than the one last time. And it'll be about 2 hours of CE credit, and we'll bring in a motivational speaker, but it's also a fundraiser. So all of that money that we collect and raise will go straight back to gifting a veteran. Sometimes it's a service dog. Sometimes it's a home. So that's our big one we're working on right now, finalizing everything. And other than what do we have coming up? You and I have a Google class coming up. I've got a
Farming.
tax class, farming.
Actually, our Google is next Wednesday and farming is Thursday, the very next day.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so.
I think next week we have a Tuesday, Wednesday, and a Thursday. Why did you do that?
What's on Tuesday?
Oh, I think that's just mine.
There you go.
So maybe I did it.
Yeah. And getting back to this veteran event thing that you were just talking about, Stuart Title supported it last year. And I will tell you this, I never get choked up.
There wasn't a dry eye in a house.
But I tell you what, if there wasn't other people I knew in the room, I'd have started crying. Okay.
Oh, you didn't start crying?
I didn't start crying.
So you just made me a liar.
I did. But this is even if you're not a military person, you've got to understand the importance of giving back to the people that made us be able to sit here in front of a camera and talk to you for 30 minutes.
Amen.
Okay. If you don't understand that, I really don't know what to say to you. But the point is these people sacrificed their life so we could have the life that we have. If you're watching this, keep an eye out. I'm sure you'll start promoting it somewhere towards October, late October, so whatever. Come by, check it out. Can we get a Red Day shirt again?
Sure.
Okay. Is that what this
Oh,
is?
yes. This is,
okay.
yes.
Yeah, I wore mine out. So
I wore mine this morning, but
I wore mine out. It's like, it's not even red anymore. I think it's like kind of pinkish.
Remind me what size you wear, and I'll get you another one.
Extra large.
Okay.
But tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
It's Kari-Joe Woodling on social media, and my cell phone is 281-229-1843.
What about email?
Email. It's karijoe.woodling@snmc.com, Security National Mortgage Company.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being on the podcast.
Yes,
I appreciate
you.
it. She didn't want to do this, if you can't tell. She's a little bit nervous, but she did a great job.
Could you tell I was nervous?
Yes.
Oh, well.
We're still
I didn't
recording
feel
too.
it.
We're still recording too.
I know.
Okay. She's going to be calling me like tomorrow going, can I be on again next week? This was fun. So you guys, hey, thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. This was episode 7, Kevin's Corner, Real Estate from Marketing Perspective. Like I said, I'll get it edited. It'll be up and available next week for viewing on social media and YouTube. And again, I want to thank Jennifer Smitus and all the staff here at my Sugar Land and Richmond Stuart Title office. If you need title, we would love to help you. And if you're a real estate agent and or a vendor in the area and you'd like to be on the podcast, give me a call, 832-654-0527, or email me at kevin.davidson@stewart.com, and I'll put you on the calendar. You guys have a great week. Thank you.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.